I don't know if you didn't watch my last video, but last video I talked about the marathon that I'm doing, and I'm starting training now to do the Mount Charleston Revel Marathon. So today we have a long run. It is currently kind of drizzly. It's like 42 degrees outside, so I'm kind of bundled up. I plan on running a workout while I'm doing it, so I have to run, I think it's 11 miles, 5 miles easy, and then 2 by 2 mile at half marathon pace, which I would be fine if I ran at 6:20 or so, 6:20 per mile. I think is going to be what I want to go out for a half marathon pace. And I'm going to bring 2 gels. I don't know if I actually use them. I'm also going to bring my handheld, which will have liquid IV in it. But I'm going to be running in a neighborhood. It's kind of hilly, so it's a good challenge. Oh, and I'm going to be bringing you guys along with my Action 5. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate it yet, but I have the little selfie stick and whatnot, so hopefully we'll find a way that works seamlessly. But yeah, this is episode 1 of training for the Mount Revel Charleston Marathon. And sorry if you hear my dog barking. Are you just barking up a storm? Are you just barking? You just barking away? So if you don't know about the Mount Charleston Revel Marathon, just a quick summary. The Mount Charleston Revel Marathon is a marathon that is on a mountain nicknamed Mount Charleston outside of Las Vegas. So the city that we'll have to fly into is Vegas, which isn't a big deal. We're staying at the Bellagio, which is a kind of a nicer hotel on the strip. The marathon itself is all downhill. It's about 5,000 feet of elevation decline over 26 miles. And the reason why people do it is 40% of people that ran it last year Boston qualified. So with these crazy downhill races, you probably look to shed about 10 to 20 minutes off your marathon times. It kind of just depends on, you know, if you're training a little bit better to go into the race rather than what you were. I've seen it firsthand myself because I have a treadmill that I do -3% decline, and my heart rate is like 10 beats lower going just from flat to -3%. So I think the marathon itself is a -2.6 or 2.7, like just the entire time, or like what it averages out to be. Doing some runs on the treadmill to kind of mimic that environment. And today we're going to this neighborhood, which is known for being kind of hilly. I think someone once said the best way to train for downhill races is to also train on hills in general. I don't know if that's true, but we're gonna try it and do the workout that is prescribed today. But it is kind of wet. It's like 40, like I said, it's like 40 degrees, so it'll be fun. It'll be real fun. All right, just gonna do like a quick 5-minute warm up. So I'll probably do 1 gel at mile 4 and then mile 8. And the reasoning be, I think that's a good like half marathon. Mile 4, mile 8, maybe mile 12. Some people may argue and say you don't need to do that. It's really up to you. I'm going to try to also experiment with taking a gel before the race starts. I know some people do that. They'll take a caffeinated gel before, like maybe 15 minutes before. I've never tried it, so I don't know if it's good for me. Maybe. Just don't know. If you haven't seen running in the Saucony Pro 3s, they're a little old, so I now just kind of use them for working out. pretty much where I'm at is if you go around the entire neighborhood, you probably get like 7 miles. So may double back to the car every once in a while. There's nobody here. It's like a couple days after Christmas. It's foggy, misty, nasty, cold. We're at a golf course. Nobody plays golf when it's kind of gross out. So. All right, I think that's all I'm gonna do. First 5 miles are steady, probably be like 8:30 pace, and then jump down into 2 by 2 miles, half marathon pace, 3 minutes rest in between. You know, I kind of respect the golfers that come out here when it's like 47, 46 degrees, because they're just getting after it. They're miserable, but they're getting after it. So we're gonna switch it up and do the hard stuff starting after mile 4, just because I don't want to carry this water bottle. So that's the plan. Warming up a little bit, but my left calf is a little tight. Hopefully that goes away. That's mile 3, 8:27 pace. So just gonna kind of linger around here, drop the water bottle off at the car, and get into the 2 miles at half marathon pace. All right, 3.91. About to get into this half marathon pace. I'll honestly be happy with anything. Like for my first kind of stint at this, like average at like 6:25, I'd take it. Maybe at 6:30. It's still pretty hard for me to run those paces. Check in at mile 6 when I'm done with the first 2. All right, I'm on the 3-minute rest. First mile was a 6:16. Second mile was 6:09. I think this fogged up, so I don't think I can use it anymore. I'm at 6 miles right now. I have like 60 seconds left of rest, but I'm gonna go, instead of this one, when I came back to the car, I think I'm gonna run down a road that has a good bit of downhill, and really just gonna try to crush it and get a really good mile for the last mile. So may go out a little conservative on this next one, but once I get done with that one, found a good street. I just hope it's long enough down. It may not be, so it may not work out, but we're gonna try it. I'll catch back in after the workout's done. So.
Downtown, full push down the pedal. Move to songs we play together. Feel like we're on holiday. I got a feeling it's a good day. Downtown, full push down the pedal. Move to songs we play together. Feel like we're on holiday. I got a feeling it's a good day.
That was not the right road. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll just run down there. It'll be like 0.75. No, it was like 0.25. So then I had to run all the way back up the hill. God, it's so hard. Now, just got 3 miles and I can do them however I want, which will be pretty chill and relaxed. I think I am gonna wait the 3 minutes and kind of take a breather, because hills are tough. Golly. So I don't know if I told you the splits, but I think I ran a 6:11 for the 3rd mile, and the 4th one I turned down the wrong road and had to run back up the steep hill, and it killed me. So that one was a 6:29. So I guess it does average close to what my goal was, so not mad. At 9.7, just trying to get to 11. Taking it pretty chill.
All right, so we're back at the house. 11.11 miles. Average pace 7:48. Average effort pace, I imagine because the hills was 7:10. Best mile 6 minutes. I don't think that's right. Average heart rate 161. Efficiency level from Coros is a 109. 719 elevation. Like I said, it's very hilly. The roads in the neighborhood are not really super steep. They're just long and they're drawn out. So half marathon pace stuff was 6:16, 6:09, 6:11, 6:29. The 6:29 is the one where I went down the hill and I thought, oh, this is gonna be easy. And it was not. So basically the training that I'm doing is the exact same as the training that I did for the Chicago Marathon. The only thing that I'm going to do differently is the way that the paces that the plan wants me to run. It'll say like interval 1 pace, interval 2 pace, tempo pace, half marathon pace, goal marathon pace. So my interval 1 pace, I'm gonna decrease it to like 5 to 5:20. I think this only applies to like 200 meters and maybe 400 meters. Interval 2 pace is gonna be from 5:30 to 5:50. I think this is more from like 600, 800, maybe 1200. And then tempo pace is 5:50 to 6:10. I think that's probably like the 1 mile repeats. Half marathon pace would be a 6:20. 6:20 per mile is I think a 1:23. I could be wrong. I think it's a 1:23 half marathon. And then a goal race pace of 6:35. So that's the training so far. I think next week I'm going to try to document every day of training. I think I have to start running 45 miles. I think it's 45. I think it bumps up to 45 miles next week. I could be wrong. But I'm gonna try to document each and every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, to kind of show you maybe what I ate, maybe what I was doing, when I could get the run in, and so on and so forth. So be on the lookout for that. That'll be up probably next Sunday as well. So if you missed my previous series where I tried to break a 5-minute mile, you can click these playlists and it'll play all the videos. So that's all for this one. Hope you have a good one.